At Alberta Business Exchange, we sell businesses, but what we really sell is peace of mind. It all started in 2001 when I went to sell my own business and realized there was a huge niche in the market for a professional transaction advisor. So for more than 2 decades, system after system, deal after deal, we've refined our processes, and I'm proud to say that our close rates today are near perfect.
The main thing we focus on is the fact that for the vast majority of these clients, this is going to be the first time that they've sold their business, and it can be a nerve-wracking process. It's all new, it's all unfamiliar, and it can be quite stressful, and for a lot of clients it can be very emotional. So the idea is that we want to alleviate that as best as possible by taking the pressure off them, letting them not have to worry about the small details and just focus on the big picture items and getting them to the finish line with as little hassle as possible.
Every business has a story, and we work really closely with our clients to tell it. We're proud to say we get compliments all the time from our prospective buyers that we have the best confidential information memorandums in the business.
So over the years, we developed a great system that is fairly streamlined and consistent from deal to deal. And we work together with the Alberta Business Exchange team to make sure that we're hassling the clients as little as possible and trying to do as much of the heavy lifting behind the scenes as possible, so that we don't have to bother the clients too much and let them focus on what's important.
Valuations are done for many reasons. However, our valuations are done from the perspective of a potential buyer. Not only do we provide a valuation report, but we also provide education on how we came about that valuation. We like to take it a step further and discuss the deal structure that will most likely accompany that transaction.
I've known Randy for over 20 years. We've worked on dozens and dozens of transactions together, and all have been 100% successful. We've closed every transaction that we've worked on together.
There's a big difference between finding a buyer and finding the right buyer. The first step in our process is to profile who that right buyer may be. At Alberta Business Exchange, we use our extensive network of qualified and vetted buyers to pinpoint individual and corporate entities whose values align with your business's vision and values. If that buyer is not within our network, then they are almost certainly within our database. Once the letter of intent is agreed to, it effectively becomes our roadmap to getting the deal across the finish line. We work very closely with our client's legal team and the banking team. We streamline the process, mitigate any potential obstacles, and guide our clients towards a successful sale of their business, all while managing confidentiality every step of the way. Our aim is to always get the deal done with the least amount of stress for our clients.
Known as the deal maker, I've always dreamt of making deals ever since I was a little boy. And there's nothing more satisfying to me than to see people walk away from the table after negotiations and feeling like they've been treated fairly in the transaction.
As soon as we get the information from the client, we go through all of the information in detail and make sure it's a bankable transaction. And we always know where to take it. You see, banks have different appetites for risk at different points in time. Not all banks will like every deal at all points in time, so I keep abreast of that. I make sure that the deal goes to the bank where we're going to get the best deal, and we make sure the transaction goes through every time. It's a great working relationship.